What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool live stream / video. Already back from earlier. It's been a couple hours now. I got myself a little bit whatever you want to call that name, energized. Yeah, so the first thing I wanted to do was actually go into pathways and use the new tarmac path on our parking lot, because that looks so much better. Like, it looks more like a parking lot to me, using that instead of the gravel pathway. The gravel looks okay, but this tarmac one looks a lot more looks way better for roads anyways, so we're gonna use that. So that'll just take a few seconds here to recolor this, redo this. We'll do it all the way down here as well, and there we have it. Yeah, that looks a lot better. It looks a lot more better for a parking lot anyways. So I'm going to go into scenery here. We're going to fill this up and just we're straight into it. So I tested out the custom billboards with some custom content, which I was not disappointed. It worked very well, and I might even show that off just a little bit. I need to make like a cool logo for this park and stuff. That'd be awesome. So I'm going to fill this up with some plants and some grass here. Will make it look a lot better. Let's go ahead and do some rotations here. The ice cream truck is going by. Oh my goodness. The ice cream truck just went by my house. I didn't get any though. It's overpriced anyways. It's funny because sometimes it's kind of creepy because it will come by the house and you can just hear the creepy music. I don't even know what song it plays, but it's kind of creepy sometimes because it's like ice cream truck music. In a horror film, that probably would not be pretty good, probably not a very good sign. I'm just going to put that out there. Alright. So we're going to get all these done. And here, that way this is going to look good here. And is the music not on again? Did I turn the music off? I need to stop doing that. I usually do it because I usually watch YouTube videos while I'm playing sometimes. When I'm like watching some tutorials and some useful videos, and sometimes I'll mute it. But let's take a look here. Yeah, I did mute it. There we go. Can someone tell me why my game lags when I download certain parks? Probably because the parks use so many objects that it can't render so much, and depending on your computer specs, you might end up with some lag. So the best fix for that, fix for that, would probably more be either upgrade your PC, or you can downgrade your graphics in the graphics tabs under settings here, and you can change it until it works a little bit better. Sometimes it always depends on what kind of PC you have as well. So that could be a contributing factor. Alright, let's take some of these out and put in some real ones. Alright, so we're going to go through here, and I'm going to delete these, and the real wall is going to be going in here. Just a moment. I don't know why it doesn't ever select the bottom ones, but what am I supposed to know? There we go. Alright, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to start seeing this coming together. Hey, look, we got all of them this time. I just don't want to make sure I don't delete anything I don't want to. What did I delete there? Okay. I don't want to delete anything I'm not trying to delete. That wouldn't be good. Alright, so we can start seeing some building pieces go up as this building comes together. There we go. And now we're gonna Control D this as we see the pieces come together. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put this all the way down here. That way it looks halfway decent. Yeah, it's... Hey, I selected one with that. There we go. Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah. Oh, crap. No, not that one. I deleted a lot at once. And that. I was proud of myself. Apparently I put double the wood there at one point. As this comes together, we're finally gonna get some actual real pieces in here to take control of the construction of this park. I had someone like upset that I was building like this, and they're like, this is gonna take you forever and it's going to be pointless and a waste of your time. If I'm enjoying doing something, it's not a waste of my time. And that's exactly what I commented back. Well, I'm like, since I'm enjoying it, I don't find it a waste of time. Did you put all those trees in there? Yeah, I did. I have a tree cluster that I can actually place down that made the process a little bit quicker, but yes, I did. I put down all those trees there, which was a interesting, fun thing to do. It took forever. I mean, it could have took longer, but that's okay. It makes it a little bit more believable when you're in construction, actually having to clear out trees that are there. And again, people in this park are going to be... I know that the people are going to be out there. What's the point of even putting them if you're going to be deleting them here soon anyways? You know, I don't know. I feel like I do build better when I make it feel like construction, because I'm not rushing my buildings. Even though people call me the world's slowest builder, you know, at least I'm faster than real life building. You know, this would take, you know, weeks just to have this done right here, and I've done it in, you know, just a couple episodes on playing a coaster. So, you know, it works. But this parking lot is just the beginning parking lot. It's not going to be like... you know, when the park expands and, you know, it actually gets a little bit busier, they're going to expand the parking lot probably out this way a little bit more. That way, more people. Because this is going to be literally just a little village. And, you know, I think this entrance looks really cool. Probably a little bit bigger than I expected it to be, especially for the start of a park. But, hey, it's going to have a cool look to it, so that's gonna be cool. Okay, got another wall piece to put in here, just like so. Let's do another one over here. Because we got the shape of this building is complete, so we're just gonna start going in here. My goal of this episode is to actually get the entrance area done and actually get started in the park just a little bit. And I know with all the you know, the update today that came out, you know, a lot of people want to see that, and that's what I did in my last stream this morning, and which is very successful, by the way. I've already got over 1,000 views on that. Thank you guys so much. And I think I gained like 16 subscribers while I was streaming, so that's really cool. Welcoming a lot of new people to the channel, which is awesome. I just hope they stick around and enjoy the content. That's my goal. If they don't want to stick around, that's up to them, but... Alright, we're deleting all these real quick. That one's always doubled for some reason. I don't know why. That is a good question. Why haven't I collabed with other YouTubers in this game? Probably, I did have one offer one time, but it never really happened yet. I haven't had any really big YouTubers actually even contact me before. I mean, no, I'm not saying that they need to be big YouTubers to collab with, but I've never had anybody. I've had Silverette comment on my channel before, but I've never actually collabed with anybody yet. Maybe it's because I need to do something out of this world. Should that be on the inside there? Probably. Means I need to go bigger. I would have been a good choice for Quality Beach. I don't know about that much, because that is just incredible. That I would have to put my standard, or I would have to up my game big time if I was to even think about being a part of that. That's for sure. And I've been working a lot on building. I've been watching some more tutorials, and I've watched some more that's actually helped out quite a bit, hopefully, and we'll hopefully see that soon in my building skills. And the point with doing something like this that I'm doing right now, you know, I want to do something different than what anybody else is doing. That is my goal. I want to do different stuff. Stuff that nobody else would think of doing. That is kind of the idea behind this. Now, I know it's time consuming. A lot of people say it's pointless, it's a waste of time, and if I'm enjoying it, if I think it looks cool, a lot of people said it looked cool, so if I'm enjoying it, you guys, at least a lot of you seem to enjoy it, you know, I don't find it a waste of time, so... I never would say that it's a waste of time. Because this is kind of the stuff I dream about doing, is making stuff look like it's under construction. I don't know, just seeing that, just seeing something look like it's starting to come together, you know, after some construction, just, it looks cool. I love watching construction and progress of stuff coming to life, realistically speaking. So, I love seeing the skeleton, you know, borders, and then seeing, like, the actual building come to life and actually turn into something huge. It looks awesome. Yeah, we're getting the first level done over here. I didn't do the skeleton on the roofs of these side pieces, but I think I'm going to go ahead and skip that because there's no point of doing it right now. I know I just said that I still don't know if I'm going to do spires on these roofs or not. Probably not. They'll probably stay the way they are, because they're actually the last part we're going to be working on. I hope I don't ever miss any sides. Will I be making a coaster soon? Probably not. Not in this episode. Because coasters aren't going to come until this actually turns into something. Because right now it's just a... oh, that's doubled up because of the other one. That makes sense. I see why that's doubled up. So no, there's not going to be any coasters probably coming anytime soon in the park just yet. So we're going to actually get started a little bit on the second level of this building. I know, right? We're moving up in the world. Should I do the same texture or a different kind of texture? There we go. Deleting the supports. Alright, so we're going to go back to the other pieces, and I'm just going to see if I like any of these other textures to put in here. Just to add a little bit more to this. We're going to add this. I'm going to start adding that to a bunch of these. It'll look good. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stream this morning. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It should be uploaded by now, because that's me playing the new update for about 3-ish hours. It was a little over 3 hours long, so I don't know if you have that much amount of time to watch that much content in one setting, but you never know. So it's be cool. So again, my goal is to get this building pretty much done. That's what I'm hoping anyways. And then if this wants to be realistic, we will have this kind of like a wooden color too, like it hasn't been painted yet. But that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and skip that because I do want to just go ahead and get this done. But yeah, it's coming together. It's looking nice. Oh, I wanted to show you kind of like the custom billboards because I don't know if anyone's really shown them just yet with the actual custom content on them. So let's take a look at the screens. You have the lit screen and then the panel. The panel actually is not lit, so if it's at night, you actually will not see it lit up. It doesn't light up or anything. So if we click on this, I can go image, user images, and then I got, for instance, the Westwood logo. Pretty cool. And then I got also, just for poops and giggles, I put the Six Flags logo in there. And then I tried out a texture. Don't know how it's going to look, but I just like put a random texture in there to see actually how that would actually work out. So that's interesting. And then we have the video panel, which actually probably is the better for Westwood logo here. See, that looks good. See, something like that. That looks cool. So that is custom photos right here, and you know, with the new update now, looks really cool. I'm actually really excited about that. Now this isn't Westwood, so we're gonna go ahead and delete that. But I just thought I'd show that I actually got some custom content. You got to put it in the actual correct folder and everything before it actually works properly. So. Alright, so we're going to get into some more here. Let's get another wall in. Let's get a couple of walls in. See, if I start doing this, just like that. Yeah. They're starting to put in some walls. This is coming together. It's going to be coming together. And now we're going to actually start getting some nice, beautiful stuff in here. Like some scenery objects. Oops, I actually pressed the wrong thing. I want to turn off that. Growing some plants. Some beautiful plants in here. This is actually where I'm going to put the kind of like the entrance logo and stuff on a billboard. Because I want to create my own logo and stuff for it. That way I can actually use it on this. That would actually be, that would be cool. So, the entrance area is going to be coming closed. Pretty close here. Alright, so let's get into this building and get this finished up. This one's taking longer because it's such a massive building. Regular buildings probably won't take this long. Just keep that in mind when we get on the inside of the park. Alright, we're slowly but surely going to do this. Whoops. There we go. I'm so excited. Are you excited? Control D. Alright, let's just get that one in there. The second level's coming together. Aw, yeah. Still can't get tired of the music in this game. It's so brilliant. They did a good job on all that, so. Alright, so we're gonna see our first bit of roof on the building. Did I use the steep one? No, I used this one. Alright, let's see. The color of this. Let's stick with more of a grayish brown. Yeah. Roof hype. That means we're getting closer. Isn't that right? Getting closer to the real stuff. At least, kind of. The real stuff doesn't come until, you know, we get the park open, probably. Then once we're going to get into the detailing and stuff, which will be probably the most important part. Is making sure that this will look really good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up this first level. Should be pretty much done after these. Hate it when a song ends that it just goes like silence for a while. It makes me go like, why, man? Can't leave me in the silence, Planet Coaster. Can't leave me in the silent. I don't like that silent place. Don't like that silent place. Alright, let's get this back wall. There's the music. See, I don't know why I can't select that the bottom pieces. They just don't want to be selected sometimes, and I don't know why. Alright, I think we're done, or do we have... those are done, those are done, those are done. I think the first layer is done for the building anyways. Yes, I definitely want to do a commercial. That'd be cool. Most definitely. Getting ready for some stuff here. Oh gosh, no. See, in real life, this is fast construction in real life. You wouldn't actually be able to get this much done this quick in real life. It would take weeks upon weeks, and people say I'm a slow builder, but hey, look, I'm actually going faster than real construction. So, ha! Now as for the roofs, I don't really need to get, actually delete those. Because I am actually going to be, it covers it up just fine, so. Alright, I'm just continuing in random spots. Bringing this together. We're going to go ahead and get this connected. Now, some of these wooden beams, it's like, do I really want to keep some of these? Because I might use them actually for some trims. Like the ones that connect down here and everything. Alright, we're going to continue on this side. I'm going to try and work a little bit fast here so we can get on to the detailing stage. There we go. Yes. It's coming together. Very nice. Now I mainly want to do this for, you know, when we're kind of like when you have the story park, you can see something's in construction. I kind of want to mainly use this method for like that and everything, so it actually works quite cool. And it is working quite cool so far. Let's finish up this side. Crap. We accidentally got rid of a wall. So you're watching a time lapse of this building be built. That's what it is. Alright, we can get rid of that plank too. Alright, let's get some more roofs on this place. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so cool. This is fun. Sorry, I'm like a complete nerd when it comes to like watching a building come together in real life. Like, just watch the progression of the building coming to life and coming together and finally becoming what it is in its final product. I don't know why I get so much hype and excitement for that, but just watching, you know, these wooden structures turn into real buildings and turning into something, it's just really cool to me. I don't know why. As we get this going. That looks cool. Alright, so now I'm going to add just a little bit. Oh gosh. Some roof is going to come on over here. As you can see, the skeleton structure slowly turning into something bigger. Okay, so this top level, what kind of texture should we have? Should it remain the same? Or should we do something different? Let's do something a little bit different. Except I'm going to change the color of this. To make it look more like a brown texture. As the third level starts to come up, third and highest level of the building, then we can get into the top roof too. Just a little bit. There we go. Look at it. And it's all its glorious stuff. Alright, we'll make these just spires here. Nice steep spires. Yes. This building. Alright, so we're going to finish up over here. Some of them I don't have to worry about because they won't be seen. That means we can finish up this roof there. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna set these last pieces in place today. Look at that, we just got this backside for the second layer, I think, and we're gonna be pretty much done. Haha. Can't wait to get into this park. Gonna be so much fun once we get it done. Hun. Yo. And all that jazz. Come together. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Okay, so now we got to finish this top layer, which won't be as too long because it's the only spot that has it. And then we can get onto the roof, the final roof, and get into detailing, which will finish it up, which will be the finishing part, pretty much. I don't know if I should be doing any rap songs. I'm not good at rap. It's getting so close. So close to completion. I can just feel it. And the last pieces of the puzzle on this side are done. Lil Joe the rapper. Lil Joe. I'm Lil Joe. Oh gosh. That's a no. I'm gonna get this done soon, yo. I don't rap very well. Alright, we got this side, and we will be completed with the walls, I think. I don't think there's anywhere else that I missed. Anyways, so if I'm incorrect, I'll find it later. And if not, then it didn't stick out enough for me to even notice, so. When is the next episode of Arrow Valley going to come out? I'm not sure. I never actually know these things. I just get on the computer one day and I'm like, okay, I need to do another episode. I feel like doing it, so let's do it. That's kind of how it comes to that conclusion. Sweet. All right. After we're getting some details on this is gonna probably look pretty good. At least I hope so. All right, let's get these all taken care of. There we go. So we're gonna get the walls in here. And probably will just be this one. All of your buildings look the same. I've only built one building. Of course they look the same. It's only one building. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should have kept that trim. Maybe not. Haha. Alright, let's do something slightly different. I want a wooden texture up here with this. Yeah, this one. There we go. Alright, we'll keep that, because that looks pretty good. And then we're gonna go here. No, I mean including your coasters. I haven't built a coaster in this park yet. I'm just messing with you, like seriously, as much as I can. Okay, I guess I'm not doing that. But I'm doing that. And alright, we'll get rid of these little supports because it doesn't need to be supported anymore. It's supported. It is supported. Alright, so we're gonna take this and stick it over here as well. Get rid of these. I'll keep some of them, but not all of them. Alright. I actually like being able to see that. It kind of looks cool. But I will need to plug it up. I'll probably keep the supports there, or whatever they're called. The wooden planks there anyways. Haha! We are fully enclosed, boy. Oh, wait, never mind. Forgot the ends of here. Forgot the ends. I celebrated too soon. Don't celebrate too soon. Don't celebrate too soon. Remember that skeleton of a building? Not so much anymore. How can you copy a structure? Control D. Or if you want to continue to use it as a, with the advanced, well, they do Control X, and that will actually turn it into the advanced tool. Or you can do Control D, which will let you place it anywhere. And say if you wanted to actually copy this whole entire building, click out of the building and then just go Control D and boom. So Control D pretty much. Control D. Or if you don't want to use the shortcut, the options are down here at the bottom. You can actually duplicate or do Control X, which is advanced move and duplicate at the same time, which is what I like to use a lot on a lot of things myself. Okay. So now further detailing on this structure is going to be fun. Let's get into some windows here. I feel like I'm going to be using a lot of these kind of windows. We'll use these up here for now. And that's a start. Just a start, so. Let's see. I don't want to overdo it with windows or anything. I mainly because the detailing is the hardest part for me, but I'll get through it. Alright, so let's get the, should probably use some cornerstones here now. Alright, let's get some overhangs here. Or whatever we want to call them. So let's go into the roofs. That's great, a balcony. At the top here with this piece. Oh, maybe. Actually, I got a better idea. Let's do balconies. Let's do... Excuse me. Let's get rid of the grid size. And right now I'm spitballing. And we are going to create some nice little, like, make it like a nice little entryway. So let's see. I need more music playing at Coaster. You just keep, for some reason, getting rid of the music. I need that music. Alright, so we're going to take this. I'm going to put it over here. There, that will be good right there, and we'll use a red. I like red, actually. Sink that in just behind that point. There we go. And that's the start of kind of what we're going for, in a way. Alright, so I'm going to go to scenery and type fence, maybe, if it works properly for me for once. Okay, so I want to use kind of a wooden fence here. Whoops. And we'll get it over here as well. And you got a beautiful wooden kind of fence-ish type thing. As we turn this into something fabulous, hopefully, within the next few moments. So let's go back to the building. We're gonna go to windows, doors and windows. I want to... Alright, I want to do something a little bit unique. That's what I'm going to be going for, but I can't seem to figure out my style. How about these double windows? Along with a beautiful door of some sort. See if I can't copy all of this just over next door. And we can. Alright, and we're just gonna trim this up to make it look good. A little bit better anyways. Don't want any gaps there. And we'll just get this to each end like that. Bum 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 ba da dum bum bum bum. Could jam out to this music all day. Bum 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 bum. Alright, that's a start. And then how long will I stream? I don't know. Until I get to probably a pretty decent stopping point is going to be ideal here. But we'll just see. Huh. Ooh. Ha. Did I see the I saw everything, man. I'm excited. So excited. And I just can't hide it. Or whatever you call it. Alright, heading to the other side. Dun dun. Alright, let's get some different textures going on here, like this wooden texture here. Alright, I got 3 parts. Will it actually work properly? Yeah! It does. Okay, so excuse me, what can I do more to make this feel like it's different? I'm liking the double windows here. Looking good. Alright, so that's looking kinda... looking better. Still trying to figure out what I want to do in the center here. That's kind of the main thing. We got to figure out what we want to do up here in the center. But as we do that, looking good. Let's go ahead and save. Make sure we don't lose anything here in Golden Valley Amusement Park. Good. I'm going to go ahead and place some nice, beautiful trees from our scenery objects. Heck yeah. Now we're starting to look beautiful. Not that we weren't before, but now we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere with this. Alright, now I need to create some sort of curb of something here. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go to these hedges here. I'm gonna see how they look. See if it goes well together. Put it right here on the edge. I wish I could put like this giant coming soon sign. That'd be neat. I got it. I'm gonna put a water show. I think I'm gonna put a water show on the entrance. I'm gonna put like this little fountain. I'm gonna put some sort of fountain thing in there, and it'll be really, really neat. So we're going to go very detailed with this entrance area as much as possible. But I absolutely love the hedges. They work as a really pretty good fence as well. So I keep that in mind. Right about there. And we will hedge it on down here. Alright, we're gonna do that. And that's beautiful. It's gonna give it a very stunning kind of look to it. So let's do the same thing on the other side. So we can be beautifully symmetrical. Oops. I guess I deselected it, so I have to start all over again, which is okay. It's all good. Alright, so we're going to get this hedge area going, because I realize I need to keep working on the park itself, or on the entrance area itself. That way it's nice. Oh no, we're heading downwards a little bit. Alright, so I'm actually going to delete this path, head into the terrain tool, and even this out just a little bit more. That way we don't have that slope there. And hopefully I don't end up messing this up actually. Okay, so we'll select the grid. Do that again. Square edges, of course. Is that better? Still slightly. On the side here. Huh. All right. Let's continue on. Might not be perfect. It's pretty good. It's pretty level. All right, we're gonna just continue this on to this side. Like so. Yo. And he strikes again. Oh. I guess did I push the wrong button? I probably pushed Control Z by accident. That's gonna be my guess. But no, we want Control X. That way we can have the advanced rotation tool. Movement, rotation, whatever kind of tool you want to call it. The edge there. That's looking cool. I think that's starting to look good. Now I left this section open here for some access areas for employees only. And we're going to start seeing the progression here really come together, hopefully. So I want to create my own custom billboard and kind of place a section on the front here with the kind of like the name, excuse me, name of the park and everything. It'd be kind of cool. So what I'm going to do, I believe, is actually go into scenery and I'm going to choose the art shapes, find something here. Except I don't want it that color. Imagine that. I don't want that color. Alright, let's pull that out just a little bit. Gonna create this beautiful wooden border. Alright, and we'll just copy this to the bottom. Yeah! Haha! Okay, so now we're just gonna go to the screens spot here. And I want to go TV screen. No, we want to go projection screen. So these are the lit ones. The black ones are just the regular ones. So for example, I don't have a picture yet, but for example, we could use the Westwood logo. It's gonna be similar to something like that. I don't know. Because if it's nighttime... Yeah, that's the non-lit one, and we actually can put a lit one there if we want. It just all kind of depends on what we're looking at for this, so... Alright, let's go to lights. Turn you sideways as well. I'm just spitballing here. Welcome to West... Wrong park, am I right? No, that's just a placeholder until we actually make a real logo, of course. Alright, why don't we do something like... I'm just trying to create some uniqueness, just a little bit to some of my details. All the way to this side. There we go. Couple of just minor details always comes a long way sometimes. Alright, so now I'm going to go back to building. I'm going to look at some other possible things I could add to make this look a little bit better. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. I don't know, I feel like more needs to come out. That's kind of like how I'm stuck right now. So let's just go to wall decorations. Let's see what we can find here. I'm gonna place a couple of steps here. That will lead up to a door. Gotta get the right door. One that will... I don't know, this one looks pretty good. I might try it. Windows. Over here. Alright, now the details are starting to unfold there. I've only gotten started. Obviously, I need to do some more detailing to that. Let's get a little bit into the first section of the park. The little bit of the section, this park. We're just gonna get into it just a little bit. I can finally delete that. Okay, so a bulldozer is going to be needed for this. That is for sure. Delete. Bye-bye. Good day. Terrain. And we're just going to expand it straight ahead. How do you import your picture on the billboards? Well, I've got you covered, man. So you have to place your picture first outside the game and into the appropriate folder where it's the same place you put custom music, except you're going to put it under the media folder instead. So it's usually under documents. Go to your documents folder, then you'll go to Frontier Developments and then place it under Planet Coaster Media. There's Planet Coaster Music and then Media, and then it will switch it. Then you'll be able to go to this user images and use whatever you want. And that's how they work. And you can also put movies in there, videos. It doesn't have to be a picture. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty exciting, so. Alright, so, why am I in this? Alright, so we've got this land all coming up. Now we're going to go to the terraforming. As it's time to construct the front of the entrance a little bit. Haha. There we go. Delete you. Delete you. And now you can bet that we're going to be over here. Where'd the dagger thing go? Here it is. This is so well put together. It looks so good. That little JLW construction. Bulldozer over there trying to clear out some more land. Interestingly enough, and love how sometimes it just disappears the second I place it. Just plop down a couple of rocks. I'm not going to put anything down right here because I'm about to build right there, but kind of interesting. This construction of this park is unfolding now. Starting to come together. Alright, the land has been cleared for this spot. That way we can get into it. Get inside the park just a little bit. So I'm going to select paths. And let's go ahead and use... let's use the tarmac. Because I do love this path texture. I'm glad they added it. So we're just gonna have the entrance here with a lot of path. It's very square as of right now. This entrance is gonna be pretty square. Alright, we'll do one more here. I was debating whether that would be it or not. We're going to do another one. But I'm going to build this pathway up here. Head around this direction. And we'll start filling this up just a little bit. Because now... let's do one more. Yeah. The entrance has begun. So, excuse me, so we're going to go down here. We're pretty much going to make a nice fountain area here. See, I need to do what I did the last time. Turn the size down just a little bit. I want to have a nice plane sharp here. See how this turns out. See where the water comes up to. See, I was just able to do it at the top on my last, on Sparkle Park. Now it's not letting me. And I don't know why. Should have dirty water instead. We got that, we got standing water. Just more deserty, and then you got the rough water. I usually use the rough water, that way the water is not just completely still. Bum bum bum. Excuse me. I apologize for my loud coughing, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's my curse. I don't know if there's any better way to make a fountain, but fountainy area. This is the best I've ever been able to do. And then I'm going to make a sequencer in this to make a really cool show. Turn the align to surface off. Turn angle snap off. Alright, for right now we're going to use the same rock just to get a nice clean spot here. Just to cover up all the terrain that is currently in the way. We'll fix it and afterwards, after we get pretty much all this covered up. So don't worry. Bum 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 bum. Now it looks repetitive now. We're gonna fix that. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bum. All right. It was insane, like earlier in the update live stream, my goodness, we had over up to 80 people watching at the same time, which is absolutely insane and amazing. It's such a cool thing. Alright, now we're gonna add some original formations now to make this look a little bit more interesting. Remember those same rocks? Yeah, we're gonna make them look a little bit different now. By placing some random rotated rocks in some different spots. You'd be amazed of actually how well this method works. Just adding some random pieces in some different spots. Worked pretty good. So we're just gonna go through here and just place randomly. That's the rules. It's part of the rules. You gotta place them randomly. Alright, this side's looking a little bit too same here. There we go. Let's change it. Switch it up a little bit. So we're gonna do some intense rock work over here. But yeah, I usually like to just get like a base rock to just cover up the part I'm trying to cover up, and then go in and just do some intense rock work. It still takes up the time to do it because you still have to go in and do this, but it makes things just a little bit more simpler when you're first placing it down. We're just gonna keep doing this until we get a original enough look on these. So it looks kind of cool. What's going on? We're making the entrance to Golden Valley. Which ought to be fun. Yeah, that's a good one. We can use this. Definitely. Starting to get there. Alright, we're starting. Can always come back to this too, so this can be something I can continue on. And continue to work on a little bit, because it's a little bit time consuming. Of course, when you want to make a brilliant park, when isn't it time consuming to do all this? Alright, I'm gonna lower these down just a bit. So I felt I put them up just a little bit too high. There we go, that's a start. Pretty good start. Oh yeah, it's not called Westwood. The sign is just a placeholder because I don't have a logo for it yet. So this is just literally, I can put Six Flags in there too. Haha. So if Six Flags took over this park, that's what it would look like. Here, there's a better placeholder right there. Yeah, right there. Just a piece of wood. And it's a placeholder. That way people don't get confused, I guess. How long have you been streaming? 1 hour and 32 minutes and 17 seconds. Somewhere in that nature. But hey, that's just kind of the math that I came to that it ended up being. So, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Oh, my back itches. Ugh. Ugh. I got it. It's okay. Alright, so we got a good start for an entrance here. Now it's just a matter of what are we going to do with all this? What are we going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go off editing this building here because I'm going to use it to my advantage. Alright, we're going to create kind of our first real building here. And I'm not going to actually do what I did with the entrance. We're just going to build this one straight up out of the ground. Because I want to kind of get a feel for this. What texture is that? It's a different wooden texture. Except I don't like it with that brick. So we're going to make a stucco wall over here. Let's see how this turns out. So essentially, this is going to be kind of the main street ordeal, kind of. Let's change the grid size here. Want to create some interesting shapes here. That's going to be my kind of like my goal here. So we're going to create something interesting. Hey Joe, how are you today? Good. Pretty awesome. Now that the update's out. How about yourself? Alright. So that's there. Let's see if I can't put in a couple shops here. Chief beef will always go nicely. There we go. Alongside some gulpy soda. Yeah. Alright, so let's go back to the building and get this to what it should be. Go down and create these stalls here for this, and then let's go ahead and patch this up. And you show us how to create custom videos on the billboards. Now, I can show you, or I can explain to you how you put them in there. So the way you put them in there, I explained it earlier in the video as well, or in the stream as well. What you have to do for it is you'll go to your documents folder in your PC, then you'll click on Frontier Developments, and then you'll click and Planet Coaster Media, and that's where you're gonna put all your files at. And that's where Planet Coaster is going to be able to read the files. So you go in there, and then after you select image or movie, whatever it may be, if it's a picture or if it's a movie, you go in here and then you click on the user images, because here's the Planet Coaster images. Then you go to your user images and then just select whatever you want, whichever one that you would like to have. So I'm going to go movie here. Here, while we're waiting, we can have like a let's do gulpy high res. Gulpy. There's something fun like that. Chief beef and gulpy for life, yes. Alright, so we're working on this new building here. Let's make this just slightly higher than... Yeah, so you put it in the same way you put in your custom music. It's in the same area. Make this a little bit higher so it's a little bit different. And we can make this one different as well. Just trying to make these buildings look a little bit more unique to what they are. This is not the same park as the morning stream. This is a completely different park that I started not too long ago. It's going to be more of a like story park, kind of like Central Ridge. I don't know if you've seen my Central Ridge series, but that one was, it's going to be similar to kind of something like that. So that's going to be hopefully pretty cool as well. So let's go ahead and get in some roofs here. We're just going to use the smooth concrete. Because I think I just want some nice flat roofs here for this building. And that's a pretty unique shape for a building. It's a little flat in the back, which is what we're going to kind of work on here in just a second. Alright, so first off, we're going to create kind of like a backstage area just right here. Oh gosh. Alright, let's copy and paste this. That way that looks good. And now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take the smooth concrete here and change the grid height. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to split it from the building. And now I can just move this and sink this down into the pathway. And now I can literally just take this as a separate building piece and make it kind of cool. So that'll be kind of like a cool eatery place right there. It's got a really unique shape to it. That's kind of what how I'm going for it. So let's go ahead and continue this here, and I'm going to give this a kind of a mixture with a wooden kind of texture there on this little balcony part where they can go and enter. And these are two separate pathways, so they won't go through, at least not too much through this little part right here. So what kind of computer do I have? I have an iBuyPower, but I've upgraded it over the years since I've had it. It's been a great computer, and I have upgraded it by, I put a, it has a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 Ti in it. I just upgraded that not too long ago. Absolutely beast so far, and I can't wait. I need to upgrade my memory just a little bit more, I think, and I'll be in a pretty good shape. But the new graphics card has been exceeded my expectations of this game, and I'm able to run ultra settings pretty much no problem. Unless, of course, the part gets a little bit too big. If the part gets a little bit big, I do have to tone it down just a little bit, but I don't think any computer can really handle a ridiculous sized park at this point. They can only do so much. Alright, let's create this. Kind of going around here. Alright, we're going to have to turn the grid size down. I don't know how I'm going to do that half piece just yet. On there. That'll be alright right there. That'll look excuse me, that'll look good. Yeah, so that's kind of a neat little building. I'm using kind of a new strategy that I've come up with, or I've been able to use with some building tutorials lately, to be able to create some more interesting looking buildings. This is kind of like my first stab at it, so kind of like my first go around for that. The only thing I haven't really looked up on doing is more detailing than anything, so detailing buildings are just kind of a little bit of a harder situation to deal with. Well, that's starting to look cool. At least it's got a nice unique shape. It's different, you know, levels and different sizes on the wall. That always turns out always helps out with making it look just a little bit better. So now it's up to just kind of finding what I need to do now. Alright, so let's make sure angle snaps on instead. I think I'm going to use this fence up here, kind of as a balcony. Instead of that ugly green, let's do something different here and make this let's go a very deep blue kind of color. Alright, we'll put it on this side as well. There we go. I can put some corner to corner piece over there to kind of cover up that right there. Alright, so that's a good start to building a building on the inside of the park. I still got to detail the entrance a little bit more. That's for sure. Alright, let's resume. As you can see, starting to come together just a little bit. My main goal here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be filling up this main street a little bit with some shops and maybe a couple of attractions or something like that. And we're going to have the water show right here. We're going to make the sequencer with the water show inside this little awesome fountain kind of area. That's going to be really cool. So we're going to place down some more shops and facilities around to kind of make it look more like a kind of like a Main Street-esque kind of thing. We're going to go with like a kind of a Main Street kind of thing. It's going to open up kind of like that. We might have a ride or two at the beginning, I'm not sure. And it's going to kind of work a little bit that way in a way. So it's going to be kind of like this little a shopping village in a way. That's kind of like what it's going to do. So I need to do a lot more detailing to the entrance. I'm still trying to figure out what I need to do. And I'm going to go watch some more building tutorials on, you know, kind of detailing tutorials. I got the shaping kind of idea going on here, and already I can tell like my building right here looks very unique, kind of cool. It's got some good shaping to it, some different kind of shaping to it, which is kind of nice, looking kind of good. So hopefully if I can keep that up with everything else, and then if I can just get the detailing down, we'll be in really good shape. So as you can see, we got some chief beef and gulpy going on in there. That's kind of going to be cool. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm just going to kind of make a slight curb right here to fill in that slight gap. That color right there is going to work for me, so I'm going to go ahead and go all the way down here with this. Then I'm also going to go ahead and do it for down here as well, just to get rid of that slight grass spot right there. Alright, that's looking a little bit better. Am I going to put any video billboards? Of course I can. I mean, let's see. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Let's go back to editing this, and I'm going to go to scenery. Excuse me. Excuse me. So you got these wall panels as well. Which will look really cool. We got projection screens, just huge screens. Look at that, that's kind of cool. I'm not probably going to go with this, but since I have Gulpy, and see how that looks. Why hasn't this one started? Oh, because I decided not to change. Don't know why this one doesn't want to work, because it keeps changing. Okay. There we go. Got some of the maintenance workers coming in, building, looking at some of this stuff. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in back to buildings here. I'm gonna give these some borders here. Borders. Because that's interesting. Let's get that deep blue going on. This is just something I'm trying. I'm not necessarily gonna keep whatever I build here. And you can let those play. I like that. That's kind of cool. And then at night, they should glow. I think. Are these the ones? Those are the ones that don't glow. I didn't put the lit ones in there. I can actually change that real quick. I put the wrong ones in there because you have to have the lit ones if you want them to light up at night. I just put the wall panel. You need the lit panel. Can't see. There we go. Movie. Gulpy high res. Movie. Chief Beef high res. Oh yeah, those are even brighter. There you go. These are the ones that light up. That's awesome. All right. I like those. Those are cool. Actually, so cool. So cool. I'd love to have those screens like just advertising these everywhere. That'd be awesome. Oh gosh. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some nice lit signs here for Chief Beef here. So this is going to be Chief Beef's shop sign. Let's get that. Let's get the nice neon lit Chief Beef sign in here. That's Hot Dog Squad. There it is. Got Chief Beef up there now. Excellent. Chief Beef wall sign. I want the one that's gonna light up. I want to make sure it lights up at night. That's gonna be the fun part. And now let's see, is there a vertical gulpy soda one? Yeah. Oh, that's Excelente. Nice advertising everywhere. Alright, let's get some more trims on this. I'm pretty excited. This looks good. Looking good. Back to the deep blue. There we go. Now it's starting to look more like it's supposed to. All right, let's see. Let's see. Where am I going? All right, this is what I wanted. The Chief Beef sirens. Should I put those there or over here somewhere maybe? I'll put them right there. That way it can flash. I want some flashy buildings. Whoops, just muted my mic there for a second. Want some nice flashy buildings that are going to look good. So at night, as you can see, it's going to look really neat. But we do need to light the area up a bit here. So if I get the lights here, these are area lights. But this is Chief Beef, so we're not gonna be with all this red or this. We're gonna be different colors here. And maybe the middle one here we can have kind of like a dimmer light. That way it's still kind of lit. It was a dark and stormy night. It was Chief Beef. Chief Beef can be lit up. Alright, let's see if we can't find any more nice little things to do here for lights. So we're gonna go in here and light these stalls up. That way people can see while they're getting their food or drink, whatever they're gonna be getting. Let's go back to the signs and alright, so I'm going to move these lights up just a little bit. That way I can place their appropriate signs in here as well. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the lights. Something I saw from Silverette on Koali Beach was putting those lights, like those wall lights, really cool. Oh yeah, I did eat. I actually ate before this live stream, so I'd be good, all set for a while. So I'm good. Thanks for your concern, though. I do appreciate it. There we go. This is actually turning out to be pretty good so far. I'm liking this building so far. It's coming out. Let's have that more built into there. Humana. Alright, let's make sure this looks okay during the day. Make these lights kind of part of the building here. Just gonna sink them in kind of in there just a little bit. Chief. Oh gosh, Chief Beef. Alright, we're going to... excuse me. Get like a back area entrance here for this building. Gotta love those back entrance areas. Alright, I'm gonna actually edit this building, and this should work real well over here, which it does. Alright, cool. So let's get some wall pieces now. Kind of like so, and now I'm gonna go to scenery. That's what I was looking for, was this little garbage can. Again, I want to create those back areas as well. I like the employee-only areas. Just to have nice little details. Oh gosh, did not mean to do that. Alright, we're gonna create a little trail here. And then I'm gonna put like a little gate or fence right here or something. Yeah, it's looking good. We're over 2 hours on this stream. Excellent. Oh. Golden Valley has some quality beach in it. Not a whole lot. Definitely, the theme is definitely different. Definitely different. I want to put like a lot of just advertising banners on walls and stuff. So if I go here and let's go to signs and advertisements under props. See what we can find. Tasty. Let's see, surely we can find Chief Beef somewhere in here. Okay, I'll use this one. Just like everywhere you go, it's gonna be Chief Beef. Don't want to miss Chief Beef. Oh, that's Hot Dog Squad. Hot Dog Squad. Where did the Chief Beef one go? Is it in here? Or is it under buildings for some reason? I don't know. I know there's a Chief Beef one of that. Gulpy. Gulpy has his own, too. Yeah, he does. Remember, JLW Entertainment has a partnership with Chief Beef and Gulpy. Just remember that. So we have to do a lot of advertising for him. It is part of the deal. You gotta keep that in mind. It is part of the deal. Where'd my music go? Alright, let's see if signs and advertisements has this. Yep, sure enough. I got the side one. Wasn't necessarily going to use it, just going to see if I could find it. I was just seeing the videos play. I think I might keep these here. I love having the... I'm going to have so much fun with these video billboards, man. I love the videos they provided, too. They're really nice. It's just something to have when it's there. Alright, we got a Chief Beef, a Gulpy. Why not coasters themed around the brand? I can see a launch coaster for Gulpy. Yeah, I could. That's actually a pretty good idea. Not gonna lie. Pretty fun idea. Okay, since I'm being adventurous now, I want to go ahead and create the water show for the entrance here. Let's do that. Let's create a water show. I created one earlier, but this is going to be a little bit more than that. A little bit more. Need something that will fit in this. Quite nice. It's going to be a little bit bigger because I'm going to have more to this. So now we get to go into the scenery. Can I show you fireworks? I'm going to show you how to sequence stuff, but I'm going to be doing the water stuff right now. The water display. So as for this, we can just put this back here. It's not going to be seen, so we're going to go to water effects. What is with this little rapping Joe thing going on? Alright, so we're going to have splash sections here. Man, I don't really want to go past year 1, but I have to get these going correct. I got to see how well it works, you know. Sploosh! Alright, we'll just press play. Display jets now. We're gonna have the very tall ones right here. So I'm gonna have 4 of these. Then I'm gonna have the medium ones in front of them. And you guessed it, followed by some smaller ones in front of them. And these are going to be some pretty large water jets. Followed by some splash rings. Now these water jets, and I want constant. Water jet large. See, that's 5 sections there. All right. Let's see, this is a large ring. I'll put it in the middle. And I think it's safe to say we could add some fire effects too. Kind of like, I want to do the same thing, similar but like on a larger scale of what we did earlier in the last stream. So let's see if I can't find those pipes. Get a couple of these in there. I think 3 of them will do. And let's go to special effects, and we're going to go to Pyrotechnics Flamethrower. Flamethrower, of course. We got that, and then last time we used the burst. I don't want to use the burst. We're going to use just the regular flamethrower. Again, I'm going to have these popping out while we make the show. That way they're easy to click on. And I'm going to be creating a really cool show here, hopefully. Alright, I don't think we really need anything else. I think we're good. I might put some more stuff on the ends here. Let's use water jet large, medium, and small. Do the same on this side. Look at that, very organized and symmetrical. And it'll look better inside the water. Just like that. Alright, so now that we got that, excuse me, going, let's actually create a sequence for this. We're going to go in here, make trigger sequence, and you best believe we're going to do that. Let's add a display group. That's going to start right at 0. This is what's going to happen right off the bat. So I want to add definitely these splashers on the sides. So we're just gonna burst in some giant splashes to start it off. Alright, so let's confirm that, and to start things off, we're going to see which one's which, or that one. Alright, we got the middle one. I want the middle one to start first, followed by the side ones, which will start 1 second after the first one. So right now we got this. Boosh, boosh. So boosh, boosh. And then we got the smaller ones here in the middle, which will start at 1.5 seconds in to this sequence. Let's take a look at what we got now. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Alright, this one needs to be... this one needs to be 2 seconds. This one needs to be 1.5 seconds. Alright, let's see what we got. Boosh, boosh, doo. Let's play that again. Boosh, 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 boosh. It's a nice way to start it off. So if I press play, boosh. All right. So now we're going to add another display group here. And in this display, I want it to start at about, let's go ahead and start it at 2 seconds in. And we're going to connect, this is where we're going to use kind of the smaller spouts here. And also we're going to use these front ones. And these. So I'm going to confirm that. Alright, so we're going to start off with this one at 0 seconds and this one at 0 seconds. And then the next one will be 1 second, 1 second, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. There we go. Alright, and this one is, these 4 or 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I got the 2 middle ones. So I want this one to start at 3 seconds. This one to start at 3 seconds. This one to start at 3.5 seconds. This one to start at 3.5 seconds. And this one to start at a whopping 4 seconds. And we got the last 2 behind, which I also want to start at about 4.5 seconds. Alright, so if we play this sequence, we get that lovely. Just like that. Very nice. So that's a nice little display group, and let's take a look at what we got so far. Bloosh, boosh, boosh. Alright, and that's what we got so far. Looking good. Oh, I got a quick question. How do you lower cue paths from a higher station? Pretty simple with pathways. So if you have a high pathway, like so, just hold down, click and hold, and just drag it down, if that's what you're asking. And you can do a gentler slope and do that, or if you want a curved slope, you can actually make sure that's ticked, and you can actually do some curved slopes too, like that if you wanted. But yeah, just click and hold and drag up or down. That's exactly how, if that's what you're asking. If it's not, let me know. Alright, let's edit building. Okay, so we got that going. Let's change this audio. My gosh, I don't want it to be like a merry-go-round. Let's get to some orchestra music. Might even put in some custom music eventually too. Planets collide. Get some nice epic music in here. Get that one. Just planets collide. That one's pretty cool. Pretty epic. Alright, let's try and edit trigger sequences. Let's see what we got so far. Alright, let's add another display group. We're going to add, let's see, we want to do the very large fountains here. I kind of try to do them in the order I want them to turn on, or that I'm going to turn them on in. Then we'll do a little bit of fire here. Alright, now that we got everything selected, by now everything should be turned off, thankfully. Excuse me. Which is awesome. So now, when do we want this to start? Probably about 6 seconds in. So now we got, if we press play, that's all the stuff that we have selected. I'm going to add one more thing. I'm going to add this splash to the group as well. So let's see. We're going to start off with the far left corner. It's going to be 0, 0. Then I want these to go at 1 second, 1 second, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 3. Ah, crap. I don't know how I always end up doing that. Messing up my style. Okay, we'll go back in here. And then it mixes them all up. I don't understand that either. Why is this mixed up now? So we got 1 second, 1 second, 2 second, 2 second. Now I want this one at 3 seconds. This one at 3 seconds. This one at 5 seconds. This one at 4. And then we're going to have the fire go off at... Let's have it go off at... .5. And 5. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah. That's pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and press play and see what we got so far. Epic start to it. Cool. I think that's a pretty good start for this show. What do you guys think? That's 11 seconds so far. If you're watching this from here, yeah. Pretty epic water show. I wish people would stop and watch the water shows too. Anything that's sequence, you know, because they stand for, you know, and watch the fireworks, but they don't stand for the water, which actually kind of sucks. But it's still a pretty cool thing that we're able to make like water shows even now. That's actually really cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get into our next display group. And it looks like we're going to do this one at 11 seconds. And what do we want to do this time with this one? I've used everything so far. So let's see. Let's go ahead and use our splashers here. And let's go in order here. Gonna use all these as well. And let's use one fire. Alright. So this one's going to be pretty lengthy here. So to start this sequence off, I want to splash the sides up. So those will be 0 seconds. We'll get back to that one. Let's do this one at 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8, 9. Do that one at 9 too, that one at 9. Nine 9.5, 9.5, 10, 10, 10, and then this one also at 10. So, alright, let's play that one. I love the water just going on and off to each section. Sweet. Alright, let's minimize that and play the full thing now. Awesome. Oh, that's cool. I'm so proud of myself. So proud of myself. And that's only with 4 display groups, you know. And I'm making these pretty quickly. I would like to have maybe a minute long show. I'm not sure if I'd go that quite. If I'm going to go quite that long, but that's going to be kind of like my goal here. That last display group took up a lot of time, so maybe we can do something similar. Alright, now we're going to play with fire just a little bit. And what else do we want to play with? Let's do some splashes. A couple of these. Okay. So this one's will be a little bit smaller. This one will be 0. This one will be 1. This one will be 2. 3, 3, 3. Dun dun dun. Let's make all these 3. So this is going to be a smaller display group. Yeah, kind of staggered like that. Alright. Every time I add a display group, I gotta watch the whole thing again. I added a couple seconds onto the show. Fireworks show is 75 seconds. Wow, that's good. It's pretty long to actually sequence these up. I kind of like this spot with the music. Dang. Alright, let's add another one. Like always, let's start this one at 24 seconds. Actually, let's do 25 seconds. Alright, let's add what we're going to add here. Okay, so I want those to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and those can be at 0. And interestingly enough, we're going to add another display group here and do the same thing, kind of, and just go back the other way. And have a nice little splash finale there. Okay, so on this one, we're gonna go 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second. Those both will be at 0. And then at the 5th second, we'll be doing fire. Play. Cool. Alright, now we're at 34 seconds. It's a pretty good start. Gotta have a nice start to get people's attention. Then you can do all these cool things. I love it how it changes with it. Looks cool. Oh, let's go. It goes with the music surprisingly well, and I'm not even like trying to do that, and that's pretty awesome. Like that's pretty neat. Okay, let's try and see if we can't. I don't know how long the song is, but see if we can't keep going here. This one will be at 34 seconds. Ah, my ears are just kind of sore from all that. Alright, we're going to select all these fountains here. And I want them to all turn on. Yes, I know it's off center slightly. Don't worry, I'll fix it. I will, I promise. Confirm. Alright, this one's going to be a little bit of a longer one. So you'll go 0 seconds. You'll go 0 seconds. I want all these to go 0. Except for this one will be 1. This one will be 2. This one will be 2. This one will be 3. 4, 4. Okay. It's gonna be 4. It's gonna be 5. And 6. Okay, let's try it. Okay. Pretty good. Alright, that gets us up to 40 seconds long. It's so cool. I love it. Alright, I want to try again. I want to try and get this to be a minute-long show. So we're going to add yet another display group here. And this time we are just going to use fire. And, whoops. We're going to use fire. Okay, nope, just kidding. Just going to use fire. And splashes. And then pieces here will be going too. Alright, confirm. Alright, as for the splash, I'll have you start out at 2 seconds. 3 seconds, 3 seconds. 4 seconds. Let's have you at 4 seconds. Let's have you at 2 seconds. And both of these can be at 5 seconds. As for these two, I'm both at 2 seconds. So we got that. Yeah. That's awesome. Alright, so put it all together, and we got a 45-second show. We got 15 more seconds for our goal here. Oh, I'm so tickled of how cool this is. So tickled of how cool it is. 45 seconds. Alright, so I got a cool idea for this next part. Let's make this 46 seconds so it starts just a little bit later. I'm actually going to have everything selected here. And you might see what I'm gonna end up be doing here on the idea of this. So, crap. Okay. Convert. I got everything selected, so it's like, ah. Yeah, 0 seconds. 1. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 2. 2. 2. 3, 3, 3, 4, 4.5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 7, 8, 8, and 9. I believe this one was 4. And we want this one at 6. Alright, let's see how this works. See if this turns out. So it's going to go to the left, to the right. And then boosh. Sweet. That gets us to 55 seconds. Now all we have left to do is probably like a finale or some sorts. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know 2 streams in one day is insane. But hey, I had free time today, and why not? And I get to play with this update the whole time. Reconnection successful. Well, I can only hope. My goodness, what? Why are we... Why would we disconnect? Why would we do that? Gosh darn it. Little piece of poop. Little piece of poop there. Okay, so the stream's still going. It didn't start a new one, thankfully. Okay, so... Thankfully, because I'm actually getting close to the end of this stream, so... that was kind of weird. I don't know what happened there. Disconnected for a second. And then reconnected. So, but we're good now. Alright, so we'll start this sequence from 55. This is going to be the finale. So what we're going to do... I might even take some extra... displays here. So we're going to do something kind of spectacular here. And then after we're done... the last display sequence will be everything going off at one time. That's what we're going to do. So the last display sequence will be really easy to make. Okay, so what I want to do first with this one, we're going to make the splashies go off at 1 second. Or go off right off the bat. Then all the display jets will go off by 1. So anything that says jet, water jet, we're going to do 1 on, and splashes will be 0. Water jet, water jet, water jet, water jet. Flamethrower will be 2 seconds. Water splash will be 0. Actually, we'll make this one 3 seconds. Three seconds. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Alright, so those side ones will go off first. So if we calculated it right, it goes... Alright. And now it's time for the grand finale. Add display group. This one will start at 58 seconds. And pretty much add everything and then we'll be done. Literally don't have to do anything else because once you add everything, that's it. And everything's going to be at 0 for the final splash down. Because literally the last one's going to be... Alright, see what we got. Show me what you got on this show. So cool. I'm so proud of myself. This is like my first fully fledged show that I've created. I can't wait till I put it in the water though. That last one's... Let me change this to 59. Maybe I should change it to 60, that way the ending just gets in there, you know, the... Pause for a second, boosh! Try that one more time. Makes it exactly 1 minute long. See if I'm a guest watching. It goes from the left to the right. Yeah! It looked like it was about to freeze there for a second, so I might save real quick. Might be a good idea. I don't want to lose any of that progress, so... Thank goodness we do have autosave, though, I will say that. Okay, so before I lower this down, let's go ahead and adjust these down into the pipes. That way they're not visible. Alright, that's good. Now we gotta set up a schedule before I sync it down, because I might not be able to click this sequencer very often. Just depends. Okay, so now we're going to set up everything else. Activate on only on trigger specific times. We're going to go ahead and do specific times. It's kind of a glitch. You have to go click it and then click back in and add the times. Okay, so the first one, let's go in the morning at 10 a.m. Let's run it. How about every 2 hours? Yeah, so let's go 12 p.m. to p.m. 3 p.m. Forgot my math there. 6 p.m. Alright, for right now, we'll just have those 5 shows and see how it goes, so. Alright, and then also before I lower it back down, I want to make sure there are speakers around the area as well, so you can actually hear what's going on. So I'm going to go back and add some of those. Let's go speakers here, display. Put some on the building. We're going to put some on the buildings there. We'll probably place some more around eventually, but for right now, we're just going to leave it at that. Planets collide. Let's edit speakers and connect speaker. We'll go ahead and connect those two. Confirm. All right, and done. And the speakers, of course, are going to be connected to this. There we go, and if you're sitting right here, you can just barely see those. Let's see if I can't split these from the duplicate. Split these from the building here. Split from building. Ah. Moving back up to where they're supposed to be. There we go. Awesome. Now we got our show ready. The water show's ready and done, and it's awesome. I'm actually very proud of that. I got very quiet. Very fast. What time is it? 4 p.m. All right. What do you guys think? Cool, right? All right, let's center this. And I forgot, sorry. I'm going to get this one centered. It's just off centered. There we go. Man, this is just a lot to do at once. So much. So you can see we got our Garbro. I said soon that these are going to have some audio on them as well. But as of right now, it will be later in a patch, they said. Cool, look at those little birdies. Just flying down onto my ground. Acting like they can do whatever they want. Not true. This is my park, man, my park. Alright, now to go to nighttime. And you best believe we gotta light this up very awesome like. In fact, we'll add it to this building too. Make it part of the building. Pipe. I don't need pipes. Do you want area light or spotlights? We're gonna turn off align to surface here. Do you want that or that? Alright, let's see if I... Probably gonna want to use the area lights. Let me get it perfectly sideways here. Because I want to use them pretty realistically here. Bum, bum. Alright, now we're going to use this. For some red. Like, 'cause red is awesome. Some red lights. Now we're going to go to the back here. Now we're going to move to this side. Now we get to turn around. I'm just trying to use a lot of different colors here. That way we get some nice colors going in. There, spotlight's on there. Ah, you're from France. Interesting. It's always interesting to see that getting viewers from different areas that are like completely different continents and stuff like that. Alright, well, I think this has been fun, and we're over 3 hours on this live stream now, so that's incredibly long. But this turned out pretty awesome and everything, so I love the building that we came up with. The water show is going to be awesome, and we're just going to have this really cool entrance area when we are finished eventually. So I don't know if I'm going to get a third stream out tonight. I mean, it could be possible. It depends. If I am, I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from the game, a little bit of and then refreshing myself, and it could be, I don't know what else I'd do today, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe for more content like this, and when we come back, hopefully we'll get this entrance a little bit more detailed up, and a lot of the area will look really, really nice. Hopefully, of course, it's going to be really, really cool, and we're going to get some more buildings in and just get that entrance area to look epic. So anyways, again guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Make sure you have a great day and an even cooler tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.